Hey guys, why do cowboys write poetry?
Ooh, why?
Because they're inspired by the moose. A rondel is a form of poetry, with lines repeating every now and then. It's often taught to German children. A rondel is a form of poetry. Try it out, there's not many rules. No rhymes, just a couple repetitions. A rondel is a form of poetry, with lines repeating every now and then. Hello guys! Today I am joined by Jacey, who you might know from this channel. They are an amazing artist and I love them very, very much. And I'm happy to have you here, Jacey.
Happy to be here. Thank you, Missy.
And on my other side is Eld, also at this point probably known to you guys. I hope so. He's an okay artist, I think. No, he's great. I'm joking. I'm teasing him. I'm sorry, Eld.
Sitting here crying in the corner.
Aww. No, seriously, check those two out because they are awesome. And I love them very, very much.
We love you,
Yeah,
Missy.
Oh, I've invited them here today because I have a new poetry challenge. We're doing a different thing this time. We're doing something called a rondell. So the question is, what is a rondell? And it's actually not that easy to find out because as much as I could find out, it's usually within German teaching books, like for elementary schools and like until like 6th, 7th grade. This is something that is taught to children in Germany, and I could not find out its origin. A lot of people seem to think it's coming from the music form of rondo, which is might make sense. It might also be a simplified form of the French poetry version of rondeau, which is spelled differently. This is a really easy form of poetry. It's an 8-liner, and it has repetitions in it. The first line is repeated in the 4th and the 7th line, and the second line is repeated in the last line again. And yeah, basically you get a topic, and then you have to introduce your topic in the first line, add on to it in the second line, and then you just describe something that has to do with the topic. It's really easy, there's no rhyming. Today's topic, for anyone who wants to play along, is adventure!
Heck yeah.
So we're gonna write a little poem about adventure, and you're invited to play along. I think because this is a bit different, let's try a 10-minute timer.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, that sounds good.
And see where we end up by the end of this. I'm excited. Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Ish.
3, 2, 1, go!
I run out of the room. I'm gone. We do
I'm
it.
off to adventure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna number my lines immediately so I can
Oh, yeah. I copy pasted the structure into my document, and I'm just gonna replace it as I go.
Yeah. Oh wait, I don't have to do any syllables right now, right? I can just pretty much freeform it.
It's freeform. You can do as long as you want. You can. The only thing is you might want to look into having complete sentences, especially for the ones that are repeated, because you want them to make sense as a whole. Well, actually, the second line, the addition can be an incomplete sentences or the second line of a sentence because it repeats after the first line anyway.
Trying to make, and I already have an idea of what I want, but it's hard to find the exact words that will represent everything in their repetition stuff.
Yeah, I have my first 2 lines now, and I'm just copying them in where I need them, so I know what I have.
I'm gonna do the same thing. That's a smart thing to do. Line right there.
I also feel like I have something very typical adventure right now, but Let's see
Yeah,
what you guys come up
me
with
too.
and how that compares. Yeah.
Okay, description.
Yeah.
I'm good at that. Ish.
It can be any kind of thing that describes the topic. Like
Yeah.
you can do something that's an action that happens within the topic. You can do
Okay,
something
yeah.
that describes the environment of the topic. You can really it's really broad. Really broad.
I want like the mood to scale, like have a nice gradient
Yeah.
throughout so it's like hard to like figure out like where everything's supposed to sit for it to like make sense.
I'm having a hard time with the description line, actually. I think I'm gonna see if I can manage, like the lines that repeat. I'm gonna put them in and then fill in the blanks. I'm gonna try that as
Yeah, sure.
my kind
You
of
have
method.
7.5 minutes left. You have time.
You guys could just
Also,
do a
like,
camera.
don't you can obviously add on more rules for yourself. You can limit yourself more, but remember,
No.
this is a free challenge. This is free flow.
Oh, I just rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme. Damn it.
Yeah, no,
Now it's a
keep
thing.
it in. Keep it in.
All
It's
right,
okay. Everything goes.
Yeah,
As
that's
long
true.
as
It
you
doesn't
repeat
have
lines.
to rhyme, but it's not like
No, that's not nice.
maybe it doesn't. It's not fine if it's like if it does rhyme.
Oh wait, oh I think I got
Oh my god, I'm getting very.
Oh god, now I want to rhyme every line, and that's maybe too much.
Yeah, I'm getting very fantasy with mine. Because I've been reading up on fantasy genres and like adventure stuff, and it kind of is where my head is at.
I'm trying to not like have too many repeating words because I feel like it kind of cheapens it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time with that in writing. Like, I always want to use the same words for some reason, and it just feels like repetitive and excessive. Oh, this is hard. This is really hard. How are you guys doing?
I'm actually on my last description line,
Oh wow.
and then I'm done. And we're not even on. We're on minute 5 and 40 seconds. I might have to do a second one at this rate.
I keep having like ideas, but then I have like to shift my entire thing.
Yeah,
Like-
then do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it.
Until you're happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you guys are
Yeah.
gonna end up with. Okay, yeah. What I wrote a poem about an adventure novel, basically.
Nice.
All right, let's try this
How much time
again.
do we have left?
We have 4 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh man. Okay.
Ooh, that's creepy. Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, I'm definitely going for creepy.
Oh.
This is like a 2-part poem again.
I am off to the races on the second one.
Oh god, my brain is like fogging up with like all the exhaust happening. Like it's just grinding really hard. Trying to like find words.
Use your dictionary or use a synonym thing
Yeah,
on
yeah.
thesaurus.
No, I think I'm just like having a hard time like finding the right format, I guess, or you know, like the right the word I can't find. The right where everything's supposed to go.
Well, we got 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
I always want to like challenge myself. Like, can I rhyme all these lines? Just because I think I can. Like.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, God, I can't.
Shoot.
Oh my gosh, I love both of mine. I'm done.
Oh no, you're done. How much time do we have?
2 minutes 40 seconds.
Oof, oof, oof. Okay.
I'm sorry,
Right.
no pressure, no pressure. I'm really getting into the zone, I feel.
Okay, repeat on. Repeat. Line 1 is repeated on 4.
Oh man.
Yeah, so
7.
where are you guys at? How are you doing?
I have like a little story written out in like 2 poems,
I
so I'm
need
I'm
one
I'm
more
I'm, I'm,
sentence.
I'm very happy. I just need like one sentence. I need the second line in the second poem, and then I'm done. I'm having like adrenaline.
Oh man. I need to like come up with one more word. How much time?
1 minute 15 seconds.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I like this one, but what can you do? Okay, I think I'm done.
Nice.
So, Missy, how was your day?
I'm actually right now I'm writing an introduction poem for our audience.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, how
So
nice.
yeah, so they have something to see how it might work, which we're probably gonna put in the beginning part so they can
Yeah.
see how this is formed.
That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think it was really easier to understand what a rondel is for me after seeing some examples.
yeah, exactly. Because like when you were explaining the rules, I was like so.
I think I'm done.
What is happening? You're
30
done.
seconds
I
left.
think so, and
Perfect
I
timing.
managed to. I made every line rhyme, and there was no reason to, but I just.
Good
I
job.
got into a place where I was just like, I you know.
Is it that every word around
Yeah,
rhymes
every
together?
single ending.
Mm.
It all.
That's
rhymes.
cool.
So.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna finish my introduction video, but 4, 3, 2, 1, we're done.
Yay!
I'm
We're all good.
shocked I did this. I didn't think I was gonna pull it off. Woohoo.
So I can start with one of mine, and then you can go, maybe.
Okay.
Yes.
Adventure calls. I'm off chasing the magic of witches, werewolves, and vampires galore. Adventure calls. I pick up my sword and I rise to answer. I've chosen to meet my fate. Adventure calls. I'm off chasing the magic.
I love that.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I feel like I want to see that illustrated with like a cute little character with like a sword and.
I want to draw it.
Draw it. It'll be in the video.
You know it.
Yes.
You know when you're just like when you're an artist, you just have like that one thing that actually yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's inspiring to you.
Adventure
Yeah.
Crew poetry book, illustrated poetry book coming soon, I think.
Oh yeah.
That's adventure in and of itself.
Yeah. I love
Yeah, yeah. I think you can see where my inspiration from adventure novels is coming from.
Yeah. No, I really like that because I feel like it's like you said, it's very fantasy, and I can definitely picture like a little character and.
I feel like very like just like children's
exciting.
adventure.
Yeah.
Like, just like
Yeah.
meant to be happy. I'm like, oh, that's so nice and so opposite of what I have going.
Yeah, you wanna go next?
Yeah,
then?
go next. We'll
Yeah.
See how it
contrast.
compares.
Okay, yeah, let's do some contrast. Okay, so here's what I have. It is exploring down the trail, running along the path, jumping and dodging, exploring down the trail, frantic eyes following along, hiding in the shadows, exploring down the trail, running along the path,
Ooh.
And then the second one that is connected is sprinting for your life, praying for a release. Moss grabbing feet, sprinting for your life. Roots touching the skin, branches catching the breath, sprinting for your life, praying for release.
That was great.
Wow.
The repetition lines are really like enforcing the horror of it all.
Yes,
That
yes.
was great.
Because I really wanted to just like make sure that the first part you couldn't tell that it was going to be creepy.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it sounded
And
exciting.
then when
at
you read it
first.
again, you're like, oh, this is happy.
Yeah, it was exciting,
Yeah,
and
no-
you were like, "Yeah, this is the start to something," and I'm so happy to like go on this event. And then you're like, "Oh God, no!"
It's
I
also
feel
like really like action oriented. I love it.
Wow.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm really happy with it too. And I really like the fact that in the first part, I definitely feel like that's like whatever's being chased. But the second
Uh-huh.
part or the first one where it's like exploring down the trail, frantic eyes following, I feel like that's like the monster or whatever it is.
Mhm.
I love that.
So I was like, yeah, I did something good.
No, that's really great. I love it.
I love that.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Wow, you guys really knocked this out of the park. I feel like mine's a little silly. I only did one, and I think I was kind of spending a lot of time thinking about like once I realized my first two lines rhymed, I was like, well, I got a thing going, so I guess I'll keep going with it. So, are you guys ready to hear mine?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so what lies beyond the wall? I need to see it all. I wander out of my garden and past town hall. What lies beyond the wall? Each home becomes a tiny light at nightfall. I've never seen it look so small. What lies behind the wall? Beyond the wall. I need to see it all.
I love
That's so
it.
cute. I want that dude to be illustrated.
I want all of these to be like, yeah, no, this is amazing. That's I feel like we could totally do it. Like Jacey's poem is the first one of like
Yeah.
longing for adventure, because that's kind of the feeling.
Yeah,
you
that was
get,
kind of
like,
what I was
you
thinking
want-
about. Is like you're at home and you've never seen anything, and my thought was like, the world just keeps getting bigger to you. So it's you know, kind
Yeah.
of like each time like you leave your house and your yard, and then you leave like your town, and then you know you just keep going, and so the world will always seem
Yeah,
bigger.
yours is very literally an introduction.
Yeah, it
to
kind of is.
adventure.
We kind of have a story. I think it's like
Yeah, whereas I have like the call to adventure,
Yeah.
as it's generally called.
And I have the end to an
yeah, you
adventure.
have like the
Yeah.
scary culmination of what
Yeah,
what
you
can
have
go
like
wrong.
I wouldn't call it the end necessarily, but it's like the hurdle that has to be
Yeah, it's
the
kind of like the
challenge, really.
climax of the adventure, really.
Yeah, or maybe more even like before even the climax, because I feel like the climax is the point where the hero overcomes the
Oh yeah,
challenge.
that's true. So
And
it's like
this is
the-
more like the point where
that
the hero
build-up.
feels defeated nearly.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
Point
they
of no
come
return.
back.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I love this.
love that
Oh
too.
my gosh, you,
I
you
feel
guys
like if
are
we
great.
write like two more poems, we could have a complete story.
we
Guess
got-
we need to ask Kale
should,
to
we
like
should definitely
fiction.
discuss that.
yeah, we
Yay.
should. I think
Yeah.
I think we did something kind of fun.
Yeah,
I actually think
did,
Kale's gonna have some FOMO that he missed this one.
Yeah, I think.
But he
so.
can always do it too, and we can
He
build on it.
can do
Anybody
the
can.
climax one maybe
Yeah.
even. We should definitely talk about this.
Yeah.
I
hope other
did
people follow along. Oh yeah, you have another
I did
one,
a
right?
second,
Yes.
which I purposefully went a very different direction with in topic,
I got
because
so
I wanted
excited,
to like
forgot.
yeah, I wanted to go a different aspect after talking so much about like adventure novels.
Okay.
So every day is a new adventure. Life is kind of awesome. You can find magic in the most innocuous things. Every day is a new adventure. See the details, see the flourish, see nature's very own personal spin. Every day is a new adventure. Life is kind of awesome.
That's so
very nice.
beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
I feel like that needs to be on a motivational poster.
Yeah, I actually feel like this is the adventurer after they've been home and they had such a wild time out in the world doing all this like really epic stuff. They started
And
to
their
have a
eyes are
new
open to the everyday adventure now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
They're
really that's like a
telling
nice
kiddos.
conclusion.
it could totally be.
I love that so much. Yeah, that's
No,
really great. I it's funny because I think I try to have that kind of an outlook on life of just just like just live in the moment. You know, sometimes I think things can disrupt our routine, and it can be very jarring. And I think if you can kind of look at it as like, you know what, like this is like a little mini adventure. This is like, life is kind of awesome. Like I try to be positive and think of things like that. And I just think that's really like Elle said, it's very motivational. I love that a lot. Life is kind of awesome, Missy. Those are wise words.
Yeah. Thank you for reminding us. We needed that.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you to our audience for watching and listening. If you played along, please share your results in the Venture Crew Discord. It's linked down below in the description. And yeah, like and subscribe. And I hope to see you again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.